External incentives actually weaken personal interests? Overjustification effect. Promise rewards for children's learning, but they lose interest in learning instead? Are products often on sale, but consumers are unwilling to purchase at normal prices? If you have any questions about these phenomena, you may want to learn about the overjustification effect in psychology. Psychologist Edward Deci conducted an experiment in 1971. In kindergarten, 3 groups of children were organized to draw with colored pens. The first group told the children that as long as they drew with colored pens, they would receive prizes such as stickers and red flowers. The second group does not promise any prizes. Group 3, promise the child a prize, but the tester will not give it. 2 weeks later, 3 groups of children were organized to play in the laboratory, and it was found that among the 3 groups, the second group of children who did not promise prizes had the longest pen time, followed by the third group of children who were promised prizes but did not receive them, and the first group of children who received prizes had the least pen time. This experiment demonstrates the existence of excessive defense effect, where when the intrinsic motivation of an activity is strong, increasing external incentives, such as giving monetary rewards, actually weakens intrinsic motivation. If there are no external incentives afterwards, people's spontaneous efforts will also decrease. The excessive defense effect indicates that people's behavior is not only driven by intrinsic motivation, but also influenced by various factors such as external environment, social pressure, and reward mechanisms. When external factors intervene, people may excessively attribute the cause of behavior to external factors and overlook the role of internal motivation. This can lead people to underestimate the extent to which intrinsic motivation affects behavior, and may even replace intrinsic motivation as the main cause of behavior. The application of excessive defense effect is very extensive, including education, management, marketing, and other fields. For example, in the field of education, the excessive defense effect can explain why sometimes giving students external rewards actually reduces their intrinsic interest in learning. In the field of management, the excessive defense effect can explain why sometimes giving employees external rewards can actually reduce their work enthusiasm and intrinsic motivation. In marketing, the excessive defense effect can explain why sometimes advertising and promotional activities can actually reduce consumer intrinsic satisfaction and loyalty to the product. Therefore, in practice, it is necessary to pay attention to the impact of excessive defense effects, make reasonable use of external incentive and reward mechanisms, and avoid the negative impact of excessive defense effects on individuals and organizations. In the next issue, let's talk about the framing effect and see how people make decisions and judgments when faced with different descriptions of the same objective problem.